Hey everybody, Joy here. It is Friday. What month is it? April. April, I think I have a turtle coming out of my head in this shot. How nice is that? Let me get over here. Is that better or worse? Anyway, it's Friday and it is late in the afternoon. It's almost 4:30 and I've got to dash downstairs and get dinner in the oven. We're going to have a pork roast tonight. So I've got to get in the oven. So this is actually the end of the day, but I'm making the introduction to this video now. Okay? I wanted to prepare you for a shock, and I pray, dear God, please don't let YouTube pick a picture of me cutting my hair. Oh my goodness. Yes, I had to cut my hair this morning. And I had several requests in the past to please show how I cut my hair. So, it dawned on my lightning fast brain, once it's been a year since you guys asked me to do it, I thought, oh, I can show them how I cut my hair this morning. So, I look like I just got out of a swimming pool. I do not look good. But I did film myself cutting my hair for you. So, please be kind. And after I cut my hair, I make my third version of the Hot Patterns top. It's Hot Patterns 1189. If I was to review Hot Patterns 1189, I'm afraid it would be a very, very bad review. I think the instructions are very, very poorly described, written. This is a top I'm still working on. I made this back in the wide leg pants time, which was, I don't know, several months back when we were making wide leg pants. And I never have finished the neckline or the armholes or the hem. So I put that on just to make sure it still fits me and make sure I still like it. So that's why I'm wearing this at the moment. I think you'll see me wearing 4 different things in this video. Okay, right here, we're gonna start me cutting my hair. Okay, you can tell I am not dressed for a video. I need a haircut. And in years past, I haven't had a request recently, but I had several requests in years past for me to show people how I cut my hair. So, you can see I don't have very much hair. See? This would probably make eyebrows on Viv and Terry. So I'm going to show you how I cut my hair, okay? Hopefully I won't embarrass myself too terribly. You have to have a triple mirror. Now at my other house, I have a triple mirror that is hanging on the back of a door, okay? Here I have this triple mirror. Alright, so what you do, and my hair's getting dry, you need to do it when it's wet. What you do is well, this is what I do, okay? What I do is I start with the back. And yes, there's going to be hair all over me, and there's going to be hair all over the floor. So you have to use all 3 mirrors, okay? And you can see the back is starting to get dry. And I will have to throw the bra and the shirt and the shorts in the trash. Okay, so that's a straight cut across the back. And usually if Jerry's here, I'll have him check and make sure I got it straight. Alright, now I'm going to cut my sideburns, here and here. And I hope you can't see me very good because they look awful. This is just to give you an idea. No, I didn't go to hair cutting school. But I am a visual learner, evidently. I'm a visual learner, and so I used to watch, when my mother would go get a haircut, I used to watch the people cut her hair. And then I used to watch all the other ladies cut all the other customers' hair. And I used to think, well, that's not so hard. I could do that. Yeah. So I'm using all the mirrors. You have to have a decent pair of scissors. That's number one. You have to have a decent pair of scissors. Now scissors can cost anywhere from $7 to $300. I don't have $300 scissors. Sometimes I stick the comb between my legs. You got to stick it somewhere. See? Now my hair is so thin that it's really easy to cut. Terry has 5,000 times as much hair as I do. I don't know that I could cut her hair. If I did, I'd have to do it in stages. I'd have to clip parts of it off and do a little here and a little there. Okay? This is just how I do it. Jerry's just amazed I can do this. He said, I don't know why you can do that and you can't back up a boat. I don't either. Now the sides and the top, I cut them daily down there in my bathroom because I can see them without a triple mirror, right? And I have my hair combed out just like I wear it. And then I'm going around just trimming all the sections of it. Okay? See, that's already cut. There's one little spot right there. Now this part here I like to leave longer because my hair is pretty thin right in here. And I don't like to see my scalp. And like I said, the front's probably already cut. So I'm really up here just doing the back today. See, my hair dries really fast. Now what you do is a check. You have to do a check. There's hair all over the rug, hair all over everything. So what I do now is I take my hands and I go through and I see if there's any places that are long. Make sure both sides are the same. Right here's a long place. Right here. Right here it's longer. So I'm going to come up here in the mirror and see what the problem is. And there it is, right there. Tiny, tiny little place. Let me check here. There's some more. Right there. You see how fast I can cut my hair? What's it been, 5 minutes? Alright, so let's check it again. Yeah. Right, Jigs. I think I've got it. I think I've got it. Haircut. What do you think? Okay. So that's how I do it. Pardon how terrible I look. I'm going to go downstairs now and I'm going to get my hair fixed and get all my hairy clothes off, throw them in the washing machine, and get dressed and come back up here and start my third hot patterns because I have a new idea for it. Alright guys, if you'll hang around, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Just ran back upstairs. Show you my haircut. What do you think? Huh? Okay. This is what I'm going to go do. And I still have not heard from Stephanie Grams. So, before I finish this video, I will draw another name to win the muted fabric and the 2 pair of earrings, okay? But what I'm going to do is, I decided that I do not like these stripes going across my stomach. Plus they're odd stripes. And the stripes kind of go downhill right where the biggest part of me is, and I think it looks terrible. Plus it's still too big. My goodness, how much am I going to have to take out of it before it's not too big anymore? This is kind of like Louise Cutting's patterns, Cutting Line Designs. They're always huge, like we're in a cardboard box, a drapey cardboard box, but still. All right, that's my plan for now. Now, I had a question yesterday about my trampoline. You know about my trampoline. There's my trampoline. It is called a Cellucizer. C-E-L-L-U-C-I-S-E-R. Cellucizer. It is very expensive. It doesn't look like anything. See the hair all over the floor? You probably can't. But this is called a cellulizer. It's very expensive. It's almost $500 now. I paid $350 for it. But the thing about this trampoline is you can jump at any area on it. Any area. Around, or in the middle, or on the sides. And they all have the same tension or torque or whatever you want to call it. So you can't hurt yourself. If you buy a cheap trampoline, you can hurt your spine. So, that's the deal about the trampoline. One of you asked me about it yesterday, and I understand she's already bought one. So I'm going to put a link to this. They sell it on Amazon. I'm going to put a link to it. If you just happen to have $500 laying around, I will put the link to the trampoline, okay? Just because one of you asked me. All right? I'll be back in 1 microsecond again. Hey, you want to have some banana nut bread with me? It's almost gone. It is almost gone. I came downstairs for my 10 o'clock snack, which I missed. My morning's off because I cut my hair this morning, so it's actually after 11 o'clock. But I don't care. I'm having a piece of banana nut bread. I put it in the microwave. I slather it with butter, not oleo. You want to see my mom's notes? Here's the old cookbook. It's called Ruth Wakefield's Toll House Tried and True Recipes. But the banana nut recipe is right here inside the front cover. And look at what my mom wrote. She crossed out oleo and she put butter always. We never ever had oleo growing up. We had butter. Butter only. That's all I have in my house now. So that's the recipe. You can see the book is just absolutely falling apart. I was so excited to rescue it. Terry was reading out of it, and I don't have contact in or glasses on, so I can't read out of it. But she said that it was last published in, golly, let me grab a pair of glasses. It was last published in 1949. It was first printing 1930, 20 years before I was even thought of. Isn't that amazing? So, very, very nice. And Mom has lots of recipes. Oh, there was one with a big red circle around it. Harvard beets. My mom used to make Harvard beets all the time, and I love them. And there's the recipe. Oh my goodness, let me put the divider there. Harvard beets are so good. Butter, flour, water, sugar, vinegar, and a can of diced beets or 12 small beets. They are so good. They're like sweet and sour. They are really good. I can't believe I just found that recipe. How fun. And underneath that is orange beets. Jerry and I are taking beets now. One of you said get super beets. My blood pressure's like 123/70 these days. So I am so excited. Do you know it turned out that the blood pressure monitor we were using was broken. You could use it 3 times in a row. In 10 minutes to give you 3 different readings. So we tossed that one and we have a different one now. And so both of us have much better blood pressure. I don't know what happened with the doctor at the doctor's office getting 180. But I wasn't sitting still. I was standing up. I've been walking around. You know me, I'm never still. So there's no telling. So anyway, I'm much, much better in the blood pressure department. And this is the old cookbook. Isn't it wonderful? So, y'all said, what's your recipe? What's your recipe? I told Jerry, bring me more bananas. So in a few days, when I get some ripe bananas, I will make this again. Actually, yesterday, right after I made it, it had been out of the oven about 30 minutes. And Terry called me. And she said, what are you doing? And I said, I'm sitting on the patio talking to Lauren. And she said, would you like some company? She said, guess who's here? And I said, Debbie. Debbie is a mutual friend. And she lives in Dallas. And she was up here. And so she and Debbie came over. And so they each had a piece of banana nut bread. And then I gave her the whole loaf, the whole second loaf to take home. So I only have a nub left of banana nut bread. I will definitely be needing some more. Okay. Banana nut break insert is over. I have my third top almost done. And in the next clip, you will see it on this very body. I'll be back. All right, this is the final clip of this video, I promise you. Except I said I had to draw another name, and I haven't done that yet. So, I will draw another name before I completely finish. But, let me show you my third try at the Hot Patterns 1189. This is the most gigantic top I have ever made in my life. I took it down another size in the shoulders. So I've come down 3 sizes in the shoulders and the armholes part because, you know, when the shoulder comes down, it makes the sleeve a little smaller. So I think you can look in the side of my sleeves now and not see my underwear. I hope. I have changed it so the stripes, instead of going sideways across the biggest part of me, they go up and down. I do like that better. I have put the back on the fold. There is a seam line down center back in the pattern. I just put the seam line over center fold, and I cut it on the center fold because I wanted my stripes to not be interrupted. So, I like the stripes going up and down better. I like the smaller armholes, but I have taken it in almost 2 inches on each side of the waist. 2 inches here and 2 inches here. It was way out here still. I've taken it in 1 inch at the hips, 2 inches at the waist. It's just so big. And I guess a lot of people like their tops that big. And maybe, I don't know, this is about as drapey as you get in fabric. I don't know, this is kind of a cotton knit. You can get drapier than this, but I don't know. I just don't like that much fullness. I have so much anyway. So, I don't know. I'll wear this one. I'll probably wear the other 2 too, but I'm certainly not going to wear them any place except maybe out to cut some parsley off of my parsley bush. Or some basil for making pizza. Let me go draw a name. Let me draw a name so we'll have a new winner because I never did hear back from Stephanie Grams. So I'm going to go draw another name and we'll see who the winner of the muted fabric with the 2 pair of earrings is. I'll be right back. All right, I've chosen a new winner. The problem is my new winner wanted the striped fabric. And the striped fabric is gone because the other lady got it. So I feel really bad about that. I think what I'll do is I will cut out something from my striped fabric, and then I think there's enough for 2 blouses in there, so I think I'll cut one out for me, and then I will send the rest of the fabric with the muted fabric. How does that sound? I think you could get 1 blouse easily out of it, or maybe I should just send the stripes since you don't like the muted fabric. That's what I'll do. I'll cut out, maybe I'll cut this out since it's all ready to go. Maybe I'll cut one of these out even though I don't like it, but I'm going to take it into the littlest size there is. And then I'm going to use that stripe and cut one out of it, and then there'll be plenty left for you to make a top out of it. D. Miller. D. Miller. So please, please, please check the reply. You leave a comment below. I'll find your comment, and then I will comment to your comment and leave you my address to contact me. Okay? So, D. Miller. I hope you'll contact me right away. All right. I'm going to let you guys go, and if I hear from D, maybe Jerry and I'll be going to the post office again tomorrow. So, bye for now.